In the mythical year of 2015, a man by the name of Toby Fox released a game called Undertale. It won several awards, and even 5.5 years later, the game is still being praised. Well, I'm here today to tell you that if you like Undertale, you are wrong and should feel bad about it. I'm going to tell you the 10 reasons why Undertale is objectively the worst game of all time. Problem number 1. Enemy encounters. In Undertale, you're given the option to spare or kill the enemies you encounter. While it is an interesting and unique mechanic, it's bogged down by the fact that enemy encounters can be very repetitive. Once you know the solution to sparing an enemy, any future encounters with said enemy become tedious. It removes a lot of what makes those first encounters special. Admittedly, this is a smaller problem, since implementing unique enemies for each encounter would be too much for a single developer, and aren't significant in the slightest when it comes to any of the other problems. Problem number 2, the characters aren't likable. Everyone loves characters like Papyrus and Undyne, but they're wrong. These characters aren't likable in the slightest. They never show any emotion whatsoever, and are really just cardboard cutouts of existing tropes. Sans is probably the worst offender. He's nothing more than a lazy pile of garbage who just tells stupid jokes all the time. I don't like him, and neither should you. Problem number 3. Sans isn't in the game. As we all know, Sans is the best fictional character to have ever existed. With his full name being Sans Undertale, you would expect that he would make an appearance in the game, but unfortunately he doesn't. It's really jarring to see Papyrus talking to absolutely no one, and it's one of the reasons he sucks. Problem number 4. Toby Fox hates Undertale. Toby Fox is a legend. After all, he made the Earthbound Halloween hack, which is the undisputed best game of all time. Anything he says is, in fact, gospel and should be treated as such. However, he has gone on record to say that in his eyes, Undertale is an 8 out of 10 game at best. As we all know, you can only achieve some sense of adequacy once you've reached a 47 out of 10 or higher. Problem number 5, Gaster isn't a secret. Gaster is one of the most well-kept secrets in Undertale. Even Matthew Patthew admitted that he couldn't figure it out. However, Gaster's true nature is obvious if you were actually paying attention. You see, and frankly, it's lazy on both the community's part for not figuring it out sooner, and on Toby's part for not creating a better mystery. Problem number 6. Undertale isn't The Mighty Number 9. The Mighty Number 9 was a Kickstarter game that received uncontested praise when it was released. Undertale was another Kickstarter game, so when we booted it up, we all expected it to be The Mighty Number 9 again. This was a disappointment, because any game that isn't The Mighty Number 9 will automatically receive an 8 out of 10, because 8 is less than 9, aka the holy number. Problem number 7. I didn't make Undertale. I am a god. I have 107 doctoral degrees in game design, and therefore if a game is not made by me, it is blasphemy. This is yet another reason why Undertale not being The Mighty Number 9 is such a travesty, because The Mighty Number 9 is my game, and also the best game, and also the only game. Problem number 8. Deltarune overshadows Undertale in every way. Deltarune sucks for totally different reasons than Undertale, but that's not the point. The one redeeming quality of Deltarune is Rudden, who is undeniably Sans in disguise. The fact that Sans appears in this game makes it infinitely better than Undertale in every way. Problem number 9. Undertale is clearly a ripoff of a modern cartoon. When Undertale was announced, the thing that struck people most, other than it not being The Mighty Number 9, was that it was extremely similar to the Cartoon Network show Stevie Cosmos. It was eventually discovered that Sans Undertale was actually an acronym for Stevie After Not Surviving. Undertale. It's a shameless cash grab, and Toby should be publicly shamed for not just making Earthbound Halloween Hack 2, this time it's Sans, and also The Mighty Number 9. Problem number 10, Undertale is the physical manifestation of entropy and will one day devour the universe. This one's self-explanatory.